Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Tommie Bennett with me, snowboarding coach extraordinaire, amazing human being, and you are just you are a huge influencer for the snowboarding community, but you're just an amazing human. How are you doing, Tommie?
I'm fantastic. Stoked to be here.
Good. I am so glad that you came, and I just can't say enough good things about you. How many followers, we're diving right in. How many followers do you have on your social media? Instagram alone, we'll say that.
Instagram alone, about 215. And it's been climbing a little bit, so I've been excited, putting out a lot of content. People are getting excited because it's early season, getting really diving into the content. So yeah, we're growing a little bit.
Well, and Tommie, I have to say, so you are a snowboarding coach to so many. I know about, let's be honest, about 30, 40 people that you've coached. And it's neat because it's everyone. You've coached people that are just starting out. You are coaching some of the big name, you have coached some of the big name people. You've coached people with special needs, deaf students as well, and it's just, how did this all start? How did it all come to be?
Yeah, originally my dad worked for the resort,
right,
and I was born and raised in Edwards, and they worked for the resort, so I just go snowboard every weekend.
Right.
And that was like so fun, so exciting. I got into competitive snowboarding, and then I ended up breaking my back.
Right.
And that completely changed everything. And then I had a lot of medical bills, and so I got into coaching unintentionally. I had my old coach said, "We have a job opening. You want to coach?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And I ended up falling in love with it and just having the best time sharing my love and passion. But at the same time, I was overcoming a lot of mental fear of hitting jumps and just breaking my back. Half inch over, I could have been paralyzed. So that was really hard for me to overcome, but it was a great way for me to be involved in the industry, help people, and do the whole coaching thing. So I started coaching, and that just kept like going. It was pretty incredible.
I have the biggest smile on my face, Tommie, because you have a beautiful spirit and such an awesome soul, but I love that your whole vibe and your background, the universe brought you absolutely right to where you're meant to be, because you are so good with people, 100%. Like, I feel like this interview, you could be sitting here right now. But you're such an awesome snowboarder. You shred, you're so good, but you make it feel not threatening. And I think that is really hard to do, where you're showing people tricks and you're giving them tips, but you make people feel welcome and excited to try it and not nervous. How do you do that?
The biggest message I'm trying to get across to people is snowboarding's fun, it's exciting, it's not boring, but it doesn't have to be dangerous. I've been through the dangerous sport where it's like I've gotten hurt, but there's better ways to do it. So instead of just hucking and chucking and hope you're gonna land something, let's break it down into 5 steps. But sometimes you need 10 steps, sometimes you need 15, but we make these logical progressive steps that allows you to get to that goal without getting hurt. That's the mission. And then the underlining mission is just get people excited about snowboarding and stay in the industry. So if you're hurt, you're gonna leave. If you're bored, you're gonna leave. If you don't have friends, you're gonna leave. So how can we get people to stay in the industry? So that's like the underlining message of every video I put out is about giving back to the community and having people stoked on snowboarding.
Oh, I love that. Well, and it's so true, because I've said this time and time again. Our community is just that. It's an amazing tribe of humans that love being on the mountain. And we all have this eccentric and fun, and we love each other genuinely, and we have each other's backs. And a lot of that has to do with staying safe. And we were talking off camera about that. It is a huge deal for everyone, whether you're a beginner or you're a pro. You know, staying safe is a big deal. How did you, this is a very cool question actually, how did you overcome that? Because I know you and you're just fearless and you go after it, but that's a big deal to know, hey man, I almost got paralyzed. How did you get your mindset into that place where this is my passion, this is my truth, I'm gonna go after it even though you could get hurt again, you know?
It was not easy, and to be honest, it took years of me overcoming that fear because I was that reckless rider, just huck and chuck, and I wanted to become a professional athlete so bad that I was trying anything, but that was pushing my ability more than doing crazier tricks than I had the skill for. But then I ended up having a friend of mine, Krista, who was an instructor. And she's like, yeah, you're a good snowboarder. You're fundamentally not good at all. And I was like, okay, that's a shot to the ego, but let's have an open mind. Let's hear. And she's like, let's just dial in a couple of the mechanics and body positions. So I used to do a trick and I'd fall 9 out of 10 times. Well, yeah, I might crash, I might get hurt. What if I change that to I land 99 out of 100? Well, then all of a sudden I'm associating tricks and jumps and snowboarding with safety, landing, and fun, not just I'm getting hurt all the time. So I would do a backside 720 and dislocate my knee.
Wow.
So instead of learning how to do the 7 properly, I just do a 900 because I could land safely.
Right
so
on.
the complete cheat code, which is not the right way, but having somebody come in and influence my life and change, literally save my snowboarding career, 100%, because I probably would have just quit. So having somebody that helped me, and I want to be that person for people.
Right
I run a summer camp, and people come in and like, I'm plateaued, I'm bored of snowboarding. They come to my camp and we teach them fundamentals, we get them excited about snowboarding, we give them the mechanics they need, and then they're more stoked on snowboarding than ever.
I love that.
And that's what I want to be able to do to the snowboard industry.
And I love that you said, what did you say? Safety, the stoke, and what was the third?
Fun.
Fun.
We're here to have fun.
Yes, I dig that. I love that. So how many days per season, or no, not even season, a year, do you get on the mountain, would you say?
Well, my goal this year is to do 200 days in a row.
Love it.
That's the goal. We're
I
at
love
day
it.
15.
You're on day 15 already.
Yeah, we wish we had. Every day.
You know I used to be, well, not that, but I'm only, anyway.
So the goal is to do about 200 days in a row, but I average about 230 days a year because I'll go to Mount Hood for about a month.
Yeah.
And then there's this place called Big Snow in New Jersey. It's in a mall, and you can snowboard 365 days a year.
I've
One of the
heard
most amazing places ever.
Right
so
on.
I go there too.
Okay, and what is that called again?
It's called Big Snow.
Big Snow in Jersey.
In New Jersey. It's
okay,
literally in a
cool.
mall. It's 104 degrees outside. You go in, you go snowboard. It's all like man-made snow.
Right
you have your
on.
own gear, you have your own board, and you go ride. They have parks, they have turns.
Oh, I have to go.
It's an incredible vibe.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the people there are just like passionate. Like it's July, no one's snowboarding, but you have passionate
Right.
people snowboarding. It's so incredible.
I love that. So Tommie, what is your favorite thing about coaching? I know that is a very loaded question, but
It really is having somebody have that aha moment
Yeah.
and get them so excited about snowboarding, whether it's I landed a trick for the first time or something just clicked and like my whole life changed. That's what I'm searching for, and that's what gives me the excitement of coaching is that aha moment. Like you're trying to change people's lives.
and what are the age groups? Because I know you've all across the board that you've taught so many people. What are the age groups of people? Youngest to oldest, let's say.
So I've definitely taught people from like kids from like 4 years old all the way up to a 70-year-old man.
Right
So
on.
I've definitely worked with a lot of different ages and skills, which
Right
has
on.
been super exciting. And then I had coached and owned my own coaching business. I coached for like 15 years. I recently retired from coaching
okay.
to go full-time content creation,
That's
help
what I
as many
thought, okay.
people as possible. And then I do a summer camp, which is an adult camp, so between the ages of 18 and up.
Awesome.
So-
So content creating, let's touch base on this because I
Yeah.
know, again, you have hundreds of thousands of followers,
it's
which
wild.
is, I know you're so humble, but it's amazing that you're touching that many people, their lives, and people are watching you and learning. I mean, you are coaching just through a different platform,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
What is one of your favorite, I could talk to you all day, but what is one of
let's
your,
do it.
right? What is one of your favorite things that you've taught thus far, like trick?
Oh, my favorite trick to teach?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm a big fan of doing cartwheels,
Right on.
and it's really hard on snowboarding. And then I was doing a little video yesterday, it's coming out today, and it's like 21 switch challenges, and one of them is to do a switch cartwheel, because mentally it makes no sense, it's really hard, it's really challenging, and you're strapped in, and it's just really wild. So that's like a really fun one I like to teach, is cartwheels.
Well, and I love that it seems like so much of your being and of your truth is you really like going in your mind and showing yourself that you can push further than. Is that true? Like,
100%. I've always had this idea of you should be so fundamentally sound on your snowboarding that you're actually limited by your creativity, not skill.
Right
So it's like, well, what else can I do? That should be where you're limited because you have the ability. So that's, and then you get these like, we call them like stupid human tricks, like fun little presses and jibs and stuff that makes no sense. Like
Right.
that's something that I enjoy because you can do really fun park tricks without a park. And
Right.
that means it's accessible to almost anyone. If
Right.
you could jib at your house or on a little patch of snow and you can have fun snowboarding. And that's something that I take a lot of pride in is making it snowboarding as accessible to as many people as possible.
I love it. Well, Tommie, you're an amazing human, and thank you so much for
Aw.
sharing your love and light with everyone, and the snowboarding community especially loves you. Where can everyone find you?
Yeah, check me out on YouTube at Tommie Bennett, and then Instagram is TommieB1, and then TikTok is Tommie B. I do a lot of short form, a lot of long form. I do everything. I'm putting videos out every day. So
awesome.
whether it's long form, short form, literally putting stuff out every day.
Oh, and we have to say too, the goggles.
Let's
Yes,
go. Oh, I
and
should
the
have brought a
company.
pair. What am I doing?
Well, no, you're so good. Tell us about the company. I want to know about that real quick.
So at the end of the day, my body is not going to be able to handle riding at a high level or even at whatever level I'm at forever. So I wanted to create something where I had a company that could influence people more and as much as possible while my hip, like I got a bad hip, so it hurts right now. But so doing that, so then I'm coming out with, I have goggles that are out. These tech hoodies are releasing this week.
Oh, I
so
love.
these are like waterproof. We could literally get a cup of water and throw it on the jacket if we wanted to be
so
dramatic.
Too. I
appreciate
it. I love
that.
It. Yeah.
So then, the goal is just to have high quality products and be able to compete with the large brands out
What's
there.
the name of your company?
It's going to be Bennett, and you can check it out at shopbennettech.com.
Bennett, I love it. Well, we adore you, Tommie. We definitely want to have you back if you'll have us.
Oh, I'm in. Let's go.
And keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.